smoke, and fire alarms 24/7, 365 days a year. Provide yourself with a peace of mind by using your smartphone or computer. You can monitor your home anytime or anywhere. Let Mastercraft Electronics install security your family deserves. Call Mastercraft Electronics today. Secure your home or business. 775-990-4896. Mastercraft Electronics is licensed and bonded. 1 month free alarm monitoring when you sign up for service. Mastercraft Electronics, 775-990-4896.
Empowering people out of poverty, helping kids to shine. There's nothing quite like it. At World Vision, we want every kid everywhere to grow into who God created them to be. And we know that you do too. Learn more at worldvision.org.
My son had a full-blown asthma attack. It came out of nowhere.
The unsettling thing about some symptoms is you don't always know what's causing them.
He had a reaction triggered by cockroach allergens.
Threats to your health can come from unexpected places. Get the facts. Visit pestworld.org.
Secure your family while you're home or away. Monitor your home with cameras, burglar, smoke, and fire alarms 24/7, 365 days a year. Provide yourself with a peace of mind by using your smartphone or computer. You can monitor your home anytime or anywhere. Let Mastercraft Electronics install security your family deserves. Call Mastercraft Electronics today. Secure your home or business. 775-990-4896. Mastercraft Electronics is licensed and bonded. 1 month free alarm monitoring when you sign up for service. Mastercraft Electronics, 775-990-4896.
Out of nowhere, a crash can happen when you least expect it.
We didn't see it coming.
Not all injuries are apparent at the time of the crash.
Within a matter of seconds, all we heard was two cars colliding together. Took my husband to the hospital. There's more to car accidents and insurance and everything that has to do with them than you understand. So we were referred to Jonathan Nelson because the case was more complicated than we initially thought.
Here at JK Nelson, we just want you to concentrate on one thing, getting better. Leave the rest to us. Give us a call today, 727-9900. That's JK Nelson Law at 727-9900.
They could help you better than you could ever help yourself, and I would highly recommend JK Nelson Law.
Call JK Nelson Law at 775-727-9900.
You got bills and you need some pay? Then come be a cowboy trucker at Ponderosa Dairies in Amargosa Valley. They're currently seeking experienced CDL drivers to haul hay, grain, and milk while earning up to $1,800 a week. This isn't a job, it's a career. Whether you hit the open road or drive around Nevada's biggest dairy, they offer a great wage, benefits, and 401k retirement package. If you have what it takes to be a good hand, isn't it time you ride for the brand? The beautiful Ponderosa Dairies are currently hiring qualified CDL drivers who have doubles and tankers endorsements, as well as the ability to drive a standard transmission. They're also in need of drivers for front-end loaders. If this is you, call for Ed now. 702-682-3339. Once again, 702-682-3339. Send an email with your information to ap@ponderosadairy.com. Join the family at Ponderosa Dairy.
This is News 25 with Deanna O'Donnell and Unette Gentry. News 25, local news you can count on. News is brought to you by JK Nelson Law. Give them a call, 727-9900. Today's news is also brought to you by Gunny's Air Conditioning and Heating. New service and repair. Call Gunny's, 775-727-6800.
Welcome to News 25 here on KPVM TV and Ace Country Radio. I'm Deanna O'Donnell.
And I'm Unette Gentry. It is Tuesday, March 14th.
Well, Las Vegas Metro is asking travelers to expect significant disruptions to your evening commute this evening as President of the United States Biden is scheduled to arrive in Las Vegas. Tonight between 5:30 p.m. and 6:30 p.m., they expect hard closures for the airport connector 215 westbound, I-15 northbound between 215 and U.S. Highway 95, U.S. 95 northbound between the Spaghetti Bowl to Summerlin Parkway. Summerlin Parkway, both directions between 7:30 p.m. and 8 p.m. And Summerlin Parkway, U.S. 95 to I-15 southbound in the resort corridor. And tomorrow, March 15th, from 12:15 in the afternoon to 12:45 p.m., Maryland Parkway from Tropicana to Russell Airport connector will also be closed. Please give yourself plenty of time if you are trying to access the airport. This is a tentative schedule and is subject to change without warning. And if you missed any of that, it's on our KPVM Facebook page.
And in more local news, parents are arrested after a toddler is found by himself near the roadway.
Nye County Sheriff deputies say that they arrested a mom and dad after a passerby called to say a toddler was walking around near Barney Street and Our Road wearing only a shirt. Deputies were dispatched on March 4th to the intersection on Pahrumps North Side when a reporting party called to say that a 4-year-old was allegedly wearing no clothes or shoes running eastbound on Our Road towards Barney Street in the roadway. On arrival, deputies say they observed the child approximately 20 feet from Barney Street, and the reporting parties were keeping the juvenile from running into the roadway. Deputies spoke with the witnesses who reportedly stated to officers this is a frequent problem with this child, and that they have both seen the juvenile in the roadway unaccompanied on multiple occasions. According to the report, they gave officers a description of the house where the child lives. Deputies then relocated to the juvenile's residence to speak with the parents of the child. When they arrived at the house, they allegedly observed a large amount of trash strewn about the yard, as well as a trailer and small red sedan filled with trash. Deputies made contact with the child's mother, who was identified as Shatyana Thomas. The mother stated that she was aware her son was missing, but that her husband, identified as Kevin Armstrong, was out looking for him. Kevin exited the home shortly after deputies made contact with Shatyana. Kevin stated he had looked for his son but could not find him. According to the declaration of arrest, neither Kevin nor Shatyana contacted the Nye County Sheriff's Office to report their son as missing. Division of Child and Family Services were immediately contacted to respond to the scene. Deputies informed Kevin and Shatyana that they would need to inspect the inside of their home to make sure it was safe enough for the kids to be living in. Upon entering the residence, deputies say they smelled trash and rotting sour food emitting from every area of the home, and that the residence was unlivable. The flooring was covered in an unknown substance, causing large portions of the carpet to be matted and destroyed. There were holes in the walls with exposed wires and electrical, and 4 broken windows. The back patio also reportedly was covered in a large amount of broken glass and numerous broken glass bottles. Division of Child and Family Services removed all 8 children living inside the home, which was deemed to be unsafe, and both parents were taken into custody, and both are being charged with 8 counts of child abuse or neglect.
Well, the U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs and the state of Nevada has launched a new pilot program to connect veterans in rural areas with telehealth and mental health resources. The Nevada Department of Transportation has posted flyers at rest areas across Nevada to help connect veterans to VA resources while they are traveling. The flyers share information about veterans' telehealth options, the closest VA locations at the Veterans Crisis Line, empowering veterans to access care based on their emergent, urgent, or or routine health care needs. VA collaborated with the state of Nevada after seeing successful efforts in states across the Rocky Mountain region. As the country's seventh largest state, Nevada maintains more than 100,000 miles of roadways, to include the interstate highway system and state highway system. This effort is also a reflection of the importance VA places on collaborating with community and governmental organizations where veterans receive care. The VA Southern Nevada healthcare system, headquartered in North Las Vegas, provides that care to veterans in the southern half of the state. The VA Southern Nevada healthcare system, based in Reno, provides care in northwestern portions of the state. The far northeastern area of Nevada is covered by the VA Salt Lake City healthcare system. Rural healthcare is often limited because of various challenges with funding, care requirements, and expansive geography. This campaign will help connect veterans with VA resources and maintain their continuity of care within the VA healthcare system based upon Anywhere to Anywhere telehealth practice authority using VA Video Connect.
And the American Red Cross of Nevada on Saturday provided emergency supplies, including baby formula, to 17 families on a reservation in rural Nevada where rising floodwaters made roadways impassable. The Nevada Department of Emergency Management contacted Red Cross officials with a request from the Shoshone tribe near Gabbs, Nevada, on behalf of the more than 60 people stranded with dwindling supplies. Red Cross officials bought supplies that the families needed and provided it to the state for transport to the reservation Saturday afternoon. Individuals in need of help and affected by disasters, big and small, can make a gift to the American Red Cross to help disaster relief. Donations enable the Red Cross to prepare for, respond to, and help people recover from such disasters. You can visit redcross.org or call 1-800-RED-CROSS or even text the word Red Cross to 90999 to make a $10 donation. These donations also support basic needs for families affected by home fires, which comprise the bulk of Red Cross response efforts, and help ensure the Red Cross can continue educating people nationwide about disaster preparedness so they can cope with crises in their communities. The Disaster Action Team needs your disaster action relief to provide emotional support as well, access to financial assistance, and valuable information to help families begin to recover. They offer immediate compassion and care when it is needed most. Additional Disaster Action Team volunteers are also needed in northern and rural Nevada to ensure that there is always someone ready to answer the call whenever a disaster strikes. The Red Cross provides training and support, and you can learn more at redcross.org/volunteer. And stay tuned, News 25 will be right back with much more local and national news.
When you're hurt in a car wreck, this is what the insurance companies want to pay you. This is what we want to get you. Call Lerner & Rowe Injury Attorneys today.
Lerner & Rowe is the way to go. Call 877-1500.
Now handling Zantac cases.
It's Ram Truck Month at Saida Trudeau, your original hometown dealer. Being your hometown dealer isn't just a slogan. It has a deeper meaning to us. It's helping your neighbor in a time of need. It's knowing everybody at the barbershop, gas station, and grocery store. At Saida Trudeau, we've been serving our community for over 21 years. Our community was built by people from across America. From retired military to farmers, we know how hard you work. During Ram Truck Month, we celebrate you. Come into Saida Trudeau all month long and take advantage of incredible savings, like up to $67.50 cash back or 0.9% financing on Ram 1500 Crew Cab Laramie, or as much as $87.50 cash back or 0.9% financing on Ram 1500 Bighorn. You work hard for your money. During Ram Truck Month, we'll help you keep more of it. Come on in to Saida Trudeau, your original hometown dealer for Ram Truck Month, going on now.
Your original local hometown dealer, we want only to be the best.
LV.net provides fast, reliable internet at a fair price. We're a locally operated company and have proudly served the city of Las Vegas since 1994. At LV.net, we're your friends and neighbors, so you can be confident that you'll always get the best customer service. Our team is available 24/7, 365. There's no credit checks, no hidden fees, no data caps, and we will never raise your rates. LV.net is your hometown internet service provider. Don't forget, call LV.net at 702-9-MINUTE. That's 702-900-0000.
Do you have dust streaks around your vents? Gunny's Air Conditioning has the newest and best duct cleaning equipment RotoBrush has to offer. It will brush and vacuum the inside of your ducts while videoing the entire process so you can see the before and after. Gunny's Air Conditioning does all of your indoor air quality needs, duct cleaning and UV lights. So call Gunny's Air Conditioning at 775-727-6800. License number 78175.
Horizon Markets are a one-stop shop for convenience. Are you wanting to enjoy a hot cup of coffee and a pastry? Needing some fuel? Or want a simple refreshment or snack? Come visit one of our 6 Horizon Market locations near you. We also have the loosest slots around town with over $1 million in payouts. You will get Pahrumph's hometown value where convenience and low prices meet. So no matter who you are, you'll find your Horizon in Pahrump.
Mom's Diner, the heart of Pahrump, is open from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. daily, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Something fun is always happening here, from the arrival of classic antique cars to watching the diner enjoy a Momstrosity burger. The food is so good, you'll think they stole your mama. Mom's Diner is open daily from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m., 1242 East State Street, number 100. Dine in or take out. Call 775-751-9929.
Over the years, you pay your insurance. But the minute you're in a car wreck, the insurance companies treat you like a crook.
Don't be bullied by the insurance companies. Get Lerner and Rowe.
Lerner and Rowe is the way to go. Call 877-1500.
Being News 25, the most recognized and farthest reaching local news in Nye County. News 25, local news you can count on.
Welcome back to News 25. Well, the Nevada State Police Highway Patrol Division participated in this year's Super Bowl weekend, The Big Search. The operation was between the dates of February 9th through the 11th. The Big Search is a free international event in collaboration with the Nevada Attorney General's Office, the Nevada State Police, the Clark County School District Police Department, and the Clark County Department of Family Services, At-Risk Youth Services, and numerous not-for-profits that all focused attention and awareness on missing and exploited children in the Las Vegas Valley. This operation consisted of multiple agencies working together with one goal in mind: to find and save missing and exploited children. At the beginning of the operation, 35 missing person cases were assigned, with the age range of the victims being between 12 and 18 years of age. The 34-hour, 3-day straight operation resulted in locating and rescuing 21 children. Once located, services were provided to the victims and families. The Big Search in its 15th year and was started by Brad Dennis of the nonprofit Free International. To find out more about the Big Search in Las Vegas, go to thebigsearch.vegas. To find out more about Free International, you can go to freeinternational.org.
Well, March is Women's History Month, and in honor of it, there is a new exhibit supported by the Fund for People in Parks and Death Valley's Natural History Association. And that new exhibit is in the Furnace Creek Visitor Center, and it tells the histories of several determined and inspiring women who long ago lived in the Death Valley area and influenced the future national park and its surrounding desert. For instance, there was Louise Grantham, who was a controversial, contentious part of Death Valley's mining history. She hired armed guards to keep the rightful owner away from their highly profitable talc mine. Edna Brush Perkins wrote The White Heart of the Mojave in 1922, which sparked curiosity in people to explore the desert then and now. Ruth Woodman created Death Valley Days, a radio show that later became a Western television series. Mary Littlecoat managed and cared for the buildings and surroundings of Scotty's Castle for more than 20 years. With no formal training, Mary DeDecker became a well-respected botanist who discovered a new genus of buckwheat, and DeDecker successfully advocated for the addition of Eureka Dunes in Death Valley National Park. The desert really does inspire. As you discover in the stories of these dynamic individuals, you can feel the spark of their spirit. Working with partners like the Fund for People in Parks and Death Valley National History Association to bring these stories out and highlight them, more visitors now have an opportunity to develop a personal connection to Death Valley National Park. Death Valley National Park historians also say that the Furnace Creek Visitor Center is open daily from 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. and it's located on Airport Road in Furnace Creek, Death Valley. For more information, you can go to nps.gov/DEVA.
Well, the first ever remote area medical event was held in Tonopah recently. We caught up with Ryan Muccio to see how it went.
We were very excited and honored to host the first annual Remote Area Medical in Tonopah, March 4th and 5th. It was very successful. Tonopah has been asking for a RAM clinic there for their community for several years, as we've done it here in Pahrump for 7 years. So we listened. We were fortunate that Nye County was able to grant Nye Communities Coalition some grant money through the ARPA program to pay for the clinic in Tonopah. Otherwise it likely wouldn't have happened. So very thankful to Nye County. Thankful to everyone up in the community in Tonopah who came together to make it happen. Wildly successful. A lot of people were able to get the help they desperately needed. You know, it was a great mix. We had some seasoned people who've done Pahrump the last 7 years. We have the RAM folks that travel all over the country and do this, but then we had the volunteers who have never seen anything like this. And it's quite impressive when you see a RAM clinic for the first time and you get to be involved. You feel like you're part of a really great thing, and we had some great success stories from volunteers who took away lovely moments, and we're happy to be there. Nye Communities Coalition has an office up there in Tonopah, so of course we have staff up there, but we brought a lot of our staff from Pahrump. Stacy, our CEO, is there, as well as several of our staff members. But then also some Pahrump volunteers, Sherry Cipollini, Melanie Lentz, a bunch of people from here came up, went to Tonopah. You know, it's not about Pahrump versus Tonopah with RAM, it's about people need help and we're going to be there to help them. RAM clinics are open to anyone and everybody. It doesn't matter where you're from, how much money you have in your bank account or don't have, whether you have insurance or don't have insurance, whether you're a legal citizen or not. If you need help and you're in pain, we're gonna help you. And vice versa. Tonopah is always welcome to come down to our clinics here in Pahrump as well. So Remote Area Medical is an international nonprofit founded by Stan Brock. May he rest in peace. He passed away several years ago, but you may know him from Mutual Omaha's Wild Animal Kingdom. He was the star of that show. When he was done with that, he basically took the money he earned from that show and started this organization. He worked in British Guiana, deep in the Amazon, and he got injured and pretty badly and was told that, I believe it was 28 days by foot to the nearest doctor. I could be wrong on the days there, but it was a very long time. And he realized that that's not okay. And so he started Remote Area Medical, mostly international, to provide medical for people who didn't have access. But unfortunately, he and others quickly recognized that the need became so great here in America that most of the clinics are actually now here in the United States. But yeah, Remote Area Medical is based out of Tennessee. Amazing organization. I represent Nye Communities Coalition, who's called what's called the Community Host Group that hosts Remote Area Medical here in Pahrump and Tonopah. Every community RAM goes to has to have a community host group to invite them and do a lot of the legwork, but amazing organization. Yeah, it'll be our 8th annual. It'll be the first full weekend in October, so please pay attention to that. I believe it's the 7th and 8th. So that first full weekend, Saturday and Sunday, it'll be at the Pathways High School, or on the high school campus in the Pathways building. Of course, we'll get with you with more information as we get closer, but we're very excited. Always looking for volunteers. Yeah, we've been blessed because we've done it so many years now. providers are really starting to make it a routine thing for them. But we could always use vision professionals. Dental is pretty great because we have UNLV Dental School that always comes. Medical is usually pretty covered, but if you're an optometrist or you know an optometrist, we'd love to have you. But we'd also love general support volunteers. It's huge. It literally takes hundreds of people to put on one of these clinics. We need people for patient registration, volunteer registration, food service. You do not have to be a medical professional to volunteer. ramusa.org/volunteer if you'd like to volunteer or learn more about the organization. You can also call Nye Communities Coalition at 775-727-9970.
You're watching News 25, brought to you by Mountain West Lawyer, Injury Attorneys, 727-9500. News 25, local news you can count on.
Welcome back to News 25. Well, in today's health news, we're reminding you that this is Sleep Awareness Week. And if you struggle to get a good night's sleep, you are not alone. Cleveland Clinic sleep specialist Dr. Michelle Dreerup says that about 30% of adults have symptoms of insomnia. So how long should it take the average person to fall asleep?
Most people, if they don't have any sleep difficulties, probably fall asleep within 10 to 20 minutes. It varies as well. If it takes someone 45 minutes to fall asleep and that's normal for them and they allow enough time, it's not necessarily a problem.
When it comes to getting quality sleep, what you eat and how often you exercise can play a big role. Dr. Dreerup says eating a diet high in sugar, saturated fat, and processed carbohydrates can disrupt sleep. However, eating foods that are good for our overall health can help with sleep. She also suggests to start avoiding caffeine in the early afternoon. Dr. Dreerup adds hitting the gym regularly can increase sleep quality and decrease the time it takes to fall asleep. Along with lifestyle changes, people can try using white noise, like the sound of a fan, to wind down. She said a constant sound creates a masking effect to block out any other background noises. Above all, Dr. Dreerup stresses it's crucial to avoid overthinking when trying to get some rest.
If you think about someone who sleeps well, they probably don't think about sleep at all. They just listen to their body when they feel sleepy, and that's when they go to bed, right? They don't have these rules, or they don't have, any real kind of thoughts about sleep. It's just, this is what I do. When someone has sleep difficulties, they get anxious about sleep. They start to dread going to bed. And the more pressure you put, the harder you try to sleep, the least successful you're going to be.
And if you or someone you know has persistent issues with sleep, doctors encourage people to take note of their sleeping patterns and speak with their healthcare providers.
News 25 WeatherCam is brought to you by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
All right, take a look at the wet road on the mountain up in Mountain Springs. Wonder if we're going to get a little bit of snow, a little bit of ice up there, huh?
Not sure, but we're definitely getting precipitation all the way between Pahrump and Las Vegas. So be careful out there, and we'll take a closer look.
It's madness, March Madness, here at the Pahrump Valley Auto Plaza with massive discounts on many new Chevy, Buick, and GMCs in stock. Right now, take up to $7,000 off MSRP on a brand new 2022 Silverado Custom Crew Cab, or get 0% financing on approved credit. That's right, 0% financing is back, but for a limited time. Hey, if you don't need a truck, how about shopping from over 15 different models of crossovers and SUVs with March Madness savings of up to $4,000. Don't miss your chance to maximize your trade-in value right now. These savings and low APRs won't last long, so march on down to the Auto Plaza's March Madness event today.
Now
Now is the time. Get off your seat and into the beat of fitness for just $10. We offer everything you need at our hometown gym, and most plans are just $10 a month. Plus, there are no long-term commitments required. We have tons of options: yoga, high and low impact cardio classes, circuit training, and new innovative classes to keep you motivated. With 15,000 square feet of fitness, we are the largest full-service gym in Pahrump. Get started today. Come and see us at Fitness 410.
Hi, Norma Jean here with an important real estate update. Beware of anyone calling to tell you about the homeowner benefits program. They call and offer you money that you'll never have to repay, and you agree to sell your home with their company. This is a listing contract that lasts for 40 years, that runs with the land. This has affected 34 homeowners in Pahrump. Please call an attorney before signing anything like this. For more information, give us a call at Realty Executives, 775-727-5858.
Deanna O'Donnell. Today's news is also brought to you by Gunny's Air Conditioning and Heating. New service and repair. Call Gunny's 775-727-6800.
Welcome to News 25 here on KPVM TV and Ace Country Radio. I'm Deanna O'Donnell.
And I'm Unette Gentry. It is Tuesday, March 14th.
Well, Las Vegas Metro is asking travelers to